The late playwright Tennessee Williams was one of the most prolific playwrights of the early 20th century. He's written plays such as The Glass Menagerie, The Streetcar Named Desire, and also Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. My last year as undergrad, I was thankfully able to take a class that focused on early American drama. And Tennessee Williams' Glass Menagerie was one of the last pieces that we read. At first glance, we talked about how the play could be seen as a simplistic piece of sensational artwork, and how sometimes it wasn't really received well because it was so simple. However, once we talked about it, we found that Tennessee Williams' work was actually an autobiographical narrative. Any of you who are familiar with The Glass Menagerie, it's a story of a young man named Tom, who is a low-class man working in a warehouse. His mother, it's just him, his mother, and his younger sister, Laura, who has a physical disability. So she cannot work, and he is the only source of income in this home. Throughout the play, Tom struggles with the choice of leaving his home and pursuing his dreams, or doing the right thing and staying at home with his mother, who he does not get along with. In the end, Tom leaves, but also feels very, very guilty about leaving his mother and sister, not knowing what happened to them. Tennessee Williams also faced a similar problem in which his sister had schizophrenia, and he also felt the need to leave to pursue his dreams as being a playwright and actor. However, he's faced the same dilemma. Tennessee, just like Tom, left, and shortly after, his sister was given a lobotomy. So Tennessee Williams was obviously felt guilty about it. While reading the play, I felt myself identifying with certain parts, coming from a working class family, having a single mother. Leaving for college was also something I struggled with, feeling guilty about going far away. Granted, it was only an hour and a half, but not having a car made it stressful. And so tonight I've selected for you the opening scene of The Glass Menagerie. That's for my first part. And the second part is dialogue between Tom and his mother, in which he tells her about how he feels, and she's questioning what he's really doing when he says he's going to the movies, and this is his explanation. Yes, I have tricks in my pockets. I have things in my sleeves, but I'm not a stage magician. I'm actually the exact opposite. You see, he gives you illusion and presents it as truth, whereas I'll give you truth in the grand disguise of an illusion. To begin with, I turn back time. I'm taking us back to the quaint period, the 1930s, when the huge middle class of America was matriculating in the school for the blind. Their eyes had failed them, or they had failed their eyes, and so now their fingers were being forcibly pressed into the fiery braille that was a dissolving economy. In Spain, they had revolutions. Here, in America, we had shouting and confusion. Here, we had disturbances of labor, sometimes pretty violent, in the otherwise peaceful streets of Chicago, Cleveland, and St. Louis. And this is the social background for this play. Listen, you think I like the warehouse? You think I'm in love with Continental shoemakers? You think I want to spend 55 years down there in that Celotex interior with those fluorescent lights? I would rather someone come in with a crowbar and bash my brains out till I'm dead than go in there in the mornings. And you come in with this rise and shine, and I just think how lucky dead people are. Yet I go for $65 a month to give up everything I am, everything I've wanted to be, and I go. And yet you say, that self is all I care about? If I cared about self, I'd be where he is, long gone, as far as the transportation system would take me. I'm going to the movies. Get off of me, mother. I said I'm going to the movies. Opium dens? You think I'm going to opium dens? Yes, I am going to opium dens. Dens full of vice, criminal hangouts, that's where I'm going. I've joined the Hogan gang. I'm an assassin. I carry a Tommy gun in a small violin case, and they call me Killer. Killer Wingfield. I'm living a double life, mother. By day, I'm a simple warehouse worker, and at night, I am the dynamic czar of the underworld. You know, I even go to gambling casinos. I go to gambling casinos, I spend fortunes I don't have, and I wear an eye patch over one eye, a false mustache, and sometimes, I'll put on green whiskers. And on those nights, they call me El Diablo. You know, I could tell you things that make you sleepless. My enemies want to blow up this place. Blow it up sky high. And you know what? When they do, I'll be happy, and so will you. Because you'll just get on your broom, and you'll go up and fly over the blue mountains, you ugly, old, babbling witch. Thank you.